Welcome to Coffee Convos and Cutting Through the Chaos. Man, we have got such an exciting show today. Like this one, I feel like I've written a book. Like I write my stuff down and this is going to be a big one. So buckle up. This is going to be a good one. So today's theme, y'all, we're cutting through the chaos of shrinking. Today's theme is you're allowed to take up space. We're talking about confidence, presence, self-worth, and I'm not here to fit in. I'm here to exist, right? So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be an exciting one, folks. We have to inwardly shine and let our inward shine on the outside for other people to see. That's how we grow. That's how we grow into our full purpose and our potential. So, the trees lean to the sun. They don't ask for permission to do that. Why do we as people have to ask for permission to shine, to be who we are, to exist in this world? We don't have to ask for permission for that, folks. We already exist. That shows that we're important, that we're that little puzzle piece, like I talked about before, that fits into the universe. And without that puzzle piece, the puzzle is not going to be complete, because we need our puzzle to be complete in order to fulfill our purpose in this universe, right? So, when we can walk into a room like we're bringing, a steady breeze, that's presence. And you've probably known somebody in your life like that. Somebody who just kind of walks into the room and they kind of just light it up, You've met some people like that. Not because they're loud and obnoxious or anything like that. They just are. And that's the kind of presence that I think we all want to have in our lives. And, that's something that we all aspire to and that we want to become. And, most of these people probably don't apologize for a lot of the things that they say and do, because they're confident in who they are. They're not shrinking down anybody. It's cool when you meet people like that. They're just like, they're who they are, and they don't shrink down for anybody. But like I said, they're not loud and obnoxious and brass and all that. It's just who they are, right? So presence is often the power that many of us were taught to hide. And a lot of us, growing up, but a lot of us, we were taught to be nice and sweet. I mean, it's good to be nice and sweet, but not when you're trying to be somebody that you're not. Who wants to be all nice and sweet when they're screaming and yelling on the inside? You're not being authentic when that happens, and we need to be authentic.